So yesterday we headed out to Rattlesnake Crag for what's probably the last good weather day of the rock climbing season. The cliff was packed with climbers, and luckily I bumped into a few friends who were working on a pretty cool sport route. I looked up to the left and noticed a really cool crack that I wanted to try, but I wasn't confident on leading it from the bottom, so I decided I needed to go up to the top, build an anchor, and rappel in to check out this new line. After our trad session last week, I've been watching videos and especially videos from Dave McLeod. He's a really amazing teacher and a British climber who I've read some of his books before and also followed along his climbing journey. One of his suggestions really hit home for me. He said I need to spend more time scrambling and practicing easy free soloing, basically moving on rock where falling really isn't an option, but you're still totally in control of your physical abilities.
In the first video I made a couple of weeks ago, which I'll link up there, I was doing some scrambling, and I was talking about how scrambling is a fantastic way to just get going with your trad climbing, because an absolutely core aspect of trad climbing is being comfortable with the scenario where you cannot fall. And today I'm going to just make the next step in the progression, which is to start on some easy climbs. And so I'm going to do the route behind me here, which, funnily enough, is called Confidence Wall. And I guess that's the theme of this episode, is confidence. And I've talked you through the steps that I take as I approach a climb like this, to be able to do it safely, but also feel good while I'm doing it, not feel scared and feel comfortable. Okay, let's go and take a look at it.
So this was the perfect opportunity to test that out. I could just go back and take the stairs up, or I could find a new, more fun, more exposed way up the cliff. Honestly, this was way more fun than I actually expected it to be. There were a couple moments where it felt a bit exposed, mostly because it was dirty and you didn't have the confidence moving on dirt and leaves when you do on a solid footing of rock. It was pretty mellow, but there were still a couple moments where I just had to stop and say, okay, focus, make the move, be safe. When I topped out, it was really satisfying. And not because it was hard, but because I did it. And I trusted myself to just keep moving up, even without knowing what was in front of me. And that's the kind of confidence that I'm going to need to build up for leading on traditional routes. Just steady, calm movement when there's no backup plan. Once I got to the top, I hiked a little bit and found my friends at the top, rigged up a top anchor, rappelled down to check out that crack. Nothing really epic went down this day, but it was a fun, low-key, dumb adventure. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to spending the winter doing a little more scrambling.